Welcome back, guys, to the Weebs Closet. My name is Nekko.
Mike.
I'm Meryl.
Jake.
And I guess we finally made the name JMMN because we're kind of sitting in that particular order, or at least I think we are. We can always flip the screen and post.
Oh, man. Then I'd be the last one.
Yeah.
Well, do we even have any other option, like names?
If we switch some letters in and out because of second's last name, then we could definitely make something else because Lai Ren, Ren's character, they're using his last name for
Juniper.
For Juniper, exactly.
Gotcha.
Man, look at you. With
Dude,
the
I
names.
know my shit, man. I know my shit.
So with some letter flipping or not, I was thinking Team Jasmine, but at the same time, it's like, nah, people already know us as Jasmine. They already know us with us particular lettering, so let's just keep it easy and simple for them. And hopefully later on, we actually come up with the weapons and semblances and whatnot to discuss and eventually get that Missy over there to do the art. Oh, yeah. But that'll be cool. But don't get too excited because that might not happen in a while. Nonetheless, today we're watching the WoR of Remnants. We're starting with Dust, and then as we keep putting them up, I'll say the names because I think it's Dust, Kingdom, Grimm, and Aura. So it's those four right there.
Okay, so we're gonna get some deep
backstory
explanations.
Yeah, we'll need it honestly. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1. That's hella loud.
Dust. By definition, it is a naturally occurring energy propellant that can be triggered by the aura of humans and faunas. But in reality, it is much.
That was your chair, right?
It was, but it didn't sound like it.
Dust can be combined, both artificially and naturally, to form new, stronger types.
Oh, I didn't even know you can combine them. I forgot about that part.
Nice.
Since its discovery, man has concocted a multitude
I call
of
it
ways
science,
to harness the powers of these mysterious crystals. From airships to androids, Dust has made its way into practically every facet of technology.
So it's like Mako, I guess.
Some prefer to use Dust in its raw form. Elegant, yet destructive. Those who choose to wield Dust in this state must possess a certain level of discipline to ensure that their resulting powers do not break free from their control. Dust ammunition serves as a more practical application in today's modern society. With the technological advancements in weapon design, warriors need simply choose the right cartridge for the job and pull the trigger. While this has become the standard method of use, it is not uncommon to find individuals still practicing more archaic forms of dust manipulation, such as weaving it into clothing, or even fusing it directly with their own bodies.
I gotta take a shit.
Working, fighting, and even turning a profit with it, humanity has still yet to understand how dust came to be.
Hint, hint.
And more importantly,
Nudge, nudge.
how
Wink,
their
wink.
involvement with dust will ultimately change the world of Remnant.
Yeah, to be fair, these are some of the episodes that I probably have never watched, like, because I didn't care too much about it at the beginning. I'm just here for the freaking show, and plus the episodes had already been out for a while, so I started watching this and kind of skipped these over. So for me, they're kind of new, so I do like this extra explanation that I may have already known, but it's been surfing through comments and whatnot. Alrighty, guys, I missed the name of this one. This one is Kingdoms, so we are gonna start and learn about our geography. Go on.
Do we have homework after this?
Hell yeah.
No.
That would be cool, making a trivia game at the end of it, like a Q&A or something like that.
No.
And then people get drunk at the end.
No.
We would get slain in the comments. I would actually want to do trivia, but if I fucked up...
I'm gonna fail.
Remnant is a dangerous place, particularly for man. In the countless years that humanity has
That
roamed
looks like
the
a
planet,
dragon. That looks like a
civilizations
lady.
Yeah, it
It
does.
looks like
have withstood the test of
a whale.
time. Atlas,
Ooh,
It does look like a whale.
It looks like a
Come
Charizard
on.
on the top.
Like a yeah,
these
dragon.
four
There's a fish
kingdoms, with the
there.
help of natural barriers and human tenacity, have proven that they have the will to survive. Each kingdom has a governing council to represent the people and their needs. Next comes the military. While most kingdoms only call on its citizens to serve when needed, others find it important to be prepared. There are still those who choose to venture outside the walls of the kingdoms. Roaming nomads and small villages are not uncommon, yet neither is their tendency to disappear. Lastly, the Huntsman Academies. These institutions' sole purpose is to train the next generation of huntsmen. The next generation of defenders that will live and die to protect the lifestyle that they've become so accustomed to. Yes, the world of Remnant is indeed a dangerous place, but the four kingdoms stand as
I feel like the one in the north is like the most screwed.
havens from the darkness that surrounds
It's pretty far away from
They
everything
are the
else.
key
Yeah.
to mankind's survival, as long as they stand united.
Ooh, a little bit of foreshadowing there. GG.
Alrighty, let's go for the next one, which is Grimm.
Just imagine like these stories are being told to children in this world.
And alright, that's like provocating fear without it all.
It's all propaganda.
Yeah. That intro's like hell too strong. I want to leave it out there.
The creatures of Grimm.
Oh, and that's
Relentless
Cortana's voice.
Destructive force that covers the
Oh, yeah.
majority of Remnant. While often referred to simply as Grimm in the common
That's pretty cool.
vernacular, these beings serve as the greatest foe to mankind. For as long as humanity can recall
That's JK
walking the
over there in
surface of
Final
Remnant,
Fantasy.
so do they remember this wicked force.
You need a tank.
Many ancient cultures believed the creatures of Grimm to be animals possessed by evil spirits, or perhaps the spirits of tortured animals themselves. However, further study, as well as the discovery of newer, more horrific forms of Grimm, does not support this hypothesis. With new creatures discovered every day, scientists perpetually find themselves with more questions than answers. While very little is known of their origin, some key facts have
Well,
been observed.
bye bye.
He's dead.
First and foremost, the Grimm exclusively attack humans and their creations. While occasional skirmishes between wildlife and Grimm have occurred, these instances appear to be based on territorial provocations rather than a need for sustenance. In
Amo.
fact, the common belief is that the Grimm are not obligated to feed. They choose to. What is perhaps even more unsettling is the basis of their attraction. The creatures of Grimm are lured towards negative emotion.
Jesus.
In the rare instances when villages are capable of defending
Does that
against
include
the will
fear?
of Grimm, their
Yes.
survival is not guaranteed, as widespread panic will only lead
We
to
not gonna
more
survive.
Little else is known about the creatures of Grimm. Keeping them in captivity has proven to be an understandably difficult task, as the creatures tend to either die or kill those who imprisoned them in the first place. To further complicate study, the corpse of a Grimm will only remain for a short period of time before completely evaporating. Those who hunt the beasts for sport find this particularly upsetting, but manage to get by with cheap taxidermic recreations and bombastic.
Hey, it's Walrus Man.
Although the creatures of Grimm appear mindless, more delicate observation has proven contradictory. It has been noted that while younger Grimm tend to be more reckless, older Grimm, who have managed to survive their battles, have the tendency to learn from their experience and will exercise caution in the future. This perverse form of self-preservation allows the creatures to become more effective killers. And in the end, killing is all that matters.
Pretty cool backstory on that.
Yeah, I learned a lot in that one, but is it useful information, I guess?
I mean, it's so you can somewhat understand like how the world works and why greens are around and what do they do. Right now, the reason as to why greens are around is we don't know. Which
As of right now, yeah.
yeah, exactly. Holy shit, that's my PC. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Yeah, so my PC tends to get a little bit loud,
so
guys.
we gotta visit
He's
YouTube
asking
for this
for
one.
attention.
So what?
We
He's
gotta.
asking for attention.
Pretty much.
I feel like I can feel the fans from here, dude.
Lamau. The reason why we had to go to YouTube for this one is just because for some reason it's nowhere in Crunchyroll. I looked for it, I couldn't find it, and this is actually one that I would say important is Aura. So I feel that's definitely important.
This is the one I'm most curious about.
Alrighty, guys. So we're about to start it in 3, 2, no fuimos.
Huntsmen are widely regarded as the world's greatest warriors. While skilled in a wide variety of weaponry and hand-to-hand combat, these champions are also masters of a much greater power, Aura. Aura is a manifestation of the soul, a life force that runs through every living creature on Remnant, whether they are a meager shopkeep or a renowned knight. However, what sets true warriors apart from all others is their ability to amplify and control their aura. Aura is primarily used as a defensive mechanism, passively coating the wielder in a protective force field. It can protect a combatant from what would normally be a fatal blow. It does not, however, make the user invincible. As they receive more and more damage, their aura reserve will deplete. If this happens, all a fighter will be left with is his resolve. Fortunately, when a fight turns gruesome, a warrior can also rely on their aura in a different manner. Semblance is a term used to describe the projection of aura into a more tangible form. For some, this could be the ability to control objects with telekinesis. For others, it could mean superhuman strength. The power associated with
We
the
just saw
wielder's
that.
semblance is completely unique. With enough training and focus, a user's aura can turn them into something much more than just a man.
Yep, you won't see. Oh god, that's hilarious that they don't show you the other guy.
No. We saw it.
Is drinking coffee.
He's drinking of coffee.
I mean, that can fuel your aura if you think about it. But yeah, no, I have not seen these. These are pretty cool and pretty informative. There is a part that I don't know if it's completely true or not, because again, it's not mentioned here, but I don't know if it's either retcon later or if it's, but it's just that what I believe is that once your aura depletes, you cannot use your semblance. So it's kind of weird that they put the semblance after the aura and not saying, hey, while you have still aura left, you can rely on your superpower, which is super speed or whatever.
They did make it sound like once you're not able to protect yourself, you can still use your semblance.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't make more sense that they can't.
Yeah, so I feel as so far for me, as my understanding is that they cannot use it once they're already depleted.
Yeah.
But hey, comment section, let me know if I'm wrong, which I know you will. But no, seriously, these are the things that I really like, and I really like to read from the comments. It's not necessarily bashing us for not knowing what we need to know, but rather informing us about what is it that we are not understanding and why. And so that's honestly what I love about going back to the comments. So by all means, if I got that wrong, then sweet, or if it got retcon later, then hey, let me know that too. But with this said, anything in particular stuck out? Nothing worth discussing.
I was a little confused on how aura worked, because I didn't really know the difference between semblance and aura. It sounded like everyone had their, like you were just born with a semblance, and I don't know, but it makes sense that like you have different uses for aura, and the projection of your aura is unique to you, which is your semblance.
It's kind of like, you know, using a sword. You can have a sword, but like probably you won't be able to use it the same way that Maki could, or like your style will be different. So I guess that will be a way to interpreting that. So that, yeah, I cannot wait for y'all to see all the different like crazy semblances. So far, what are the semblances that they have been showing? Super speed, Super Saiyan.
Basically,
Glyphs,
The
which is ways.
doppelganger things.
Yeah, that's Blake, and then also Sun.
dudes,
Yeah, Sun Wukong. Other than that, I don't think we've seen more. Oh, Pyrrha with the polarity magnet.
Magnetism.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if anything, they talked about telekinesis, which was that one professor, Good Witch. She also has telekinesis. But yeah, so like I cannot wait for y'all to see all the other ones because they just get really creative and pretty cool.
It's cool.
But with that said, guys, this was the whole World of Remnant Part 1. I don't know how many more they are, but I know that you will let us know. So we need to record one more. So we'll see you in the next one, guys.
See you.
See you. Thank you guys for joining us on another Weebs Closet reaction. If you liked the video, please hit that like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. See you in the next one.